Yo, what's up? We back. Another episode, Relax and Take Notes. Mike Pace, K Dub, the homie Quinn. What's happening, fella?
What's good with you?
Going on, fellas?
Chilling, man. Chilling. It's coming on down to the wire, down to the final four. What is about 6 NBA games left
Yeah, like 5 or 6, depending on the team.
on the team? Yeah. So that's getting ready to wrap up. NFL draft coming up. A lot of pro days been going on. Baseball about to kick off in a little bit. Quinn happy about that.
Always, Kevin.
For sure.
I tune in when the playoffs start.
Look.
Kevin gonna tune in 9 months.
Call me in October.
Be hype. It's gonna be hype. Yeah, man. So things that Final Four shaped up. How most storybook could it get, right? Like
Blue Bloods.
right? And like then you got Coach K retiring. How in the world did this happen? I mean, I love it. It's gonna be great. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, out of all the upsets that happened in the first couple of rounds, you still got the Blues of Blue Bloods in the Final Four. So.
Absolutely, right? Like, absolutely. So it's just like have no fear. You know what I mean? Like your bracket's busted, but you get some great basketball. You know what I mean? Like legendary storylines. Like
did y'all are y'all even still looking at y'all bracket at all?
I have not.
Scrapped.
Nah. Nah, because once I picked UCLA to win, and once they went out, my total points went from like 1,100 down to like 600.
I ain't look. I just figured I'd just wait to see just how bad it was after this ship.
Yeah, I got 2 of them right. I got Duke and Kansas. So
yeah, so Kevin officially won the bracket. Between me and you, Michael, who loses?
Absolutely, right? Because Kevin, you picked Kansas to win the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I picked Kansas to win. But I picked Kansas to beat Purdue. So
and Purdue lost
to
St. Peter's. St. Peter's knocking them out the box. So yeah, man, nah. So man, what y'all think about like the Final Four? The Sweet 16 League 8, all of it was great. Shout to St. Peter's first off, man. That was great. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing to hang their head about. You know what I'm saying? You know, you made history. You know what I'm saying? Like that was great. Shout out to the players, to the coach, to that school, the program. Definitely shout out Shaheen Holloway. Congrats on his new job, Seton Hall. I mean, how cool is that? Go play for his alma mater, you know what I mean? I mean, go coach for his alma mater where he played, you know what I mean? Like that's all love. But that was great, man. But the 4 teams left, you know, you got the legendary Duke and Carolina, right? And then you got Kansas and Villanova, yeah, dang. So, how y'all feel about that? Like, what's y'all thoughts on it? Like,
you know what? I wish that guard from Villanova didn't get hurt. Because
that sucked.
I actually would have picked them to beat Kansas if he didn't, but because Kansas didn't look great in that first half, but that second half, they look like the best team in the league all season. That second half.
Hey, Quinn, you text, you was like, Kansas, like, I was like, bruh, they went in the locker room, ate some gunpowder or something. Yeah.
I mean, obviously I picked Kansas to win, so Obviously,
Why did you though, Kev? Was that like just a win pick, or was that like
no? It's it's the way the bracket played out for one. Like if you look at who all they had to go through in the bracket, you know what I'm saying? And for two, I feel like they're one of the best teams in the country. Like nobody on their side of the bracket, I feel like was gonna beat them. The only team they had to really worry about was Auburn. You know what I mean? And then when you get to the Final Four, I had them against Tennessee. I didn't like the Tennessee matchup really, and I feel like nobody on the other side of the bracket could beat them.
You know what? I ain't really paid that much attention to Kansas all season, because they always good, but you got to be a certain level of good to win it all. So that's why I ain't really paid attention to them, because I picked them to go, I think, probably to the Elite Eight. I think I didn't pick them to win it all though, but man, the way they look, like you said a few minutes ago, Mike, the way they looked in that second half, they was unbeatable, dude. Ain't nobody touching that.
Well, the thing for me with Kansas, man, is everything that Kevin said and you, Quinn, like when you said they always good. So this the thing, like Bill Self, like he might slide into that number one spot since Coach K leaving. Like that dude, I mean, when are they not good? They won the Big 12 like 10 out of the last 12 or 10 out of the last 11 or something like. I know Oklahoma State won last year. They beat Baylor. But they just consistently good. And so that for a reason alone is like they always gonna have a chance. You know what I'm saying? And he always have good players, but he always seemed to like nurture it right. You know what I'm saying? He always seemed to nurture it right.
He get the right mix of like one and done players and players that's going veteran players that's gonna be there for 3-4 years.
Right.
I got a question about that at the end of this college basketball conversation for y'all. I've been thinking about. I'm gonna get y'all opinion on it. We can ask that in a minute though. But I don't know. I feel like, because I feel like, and this might be a football term, but I just feel like Duke and North Carolina gonna beat each other up so much that by the time they play Kansas on Monday, they'll give them a game. But I don't know. I can see Kansas winning it all, no, because I just feel like Duke and North Carolina, this is their championship game this season because of everything that's on the line. Because if North Carolina win, they go out in Coach K career in the Final Four. So they're gonna be hyped about that. And if Duke win, Coach K get his last win in the Final Four against North Carolina. But he could probably turn that team around and get them back refocused. I don't know if Carolina can get refocused back from that, because honestly, they won, so they should be here. But it's hard to call Carolina Cinderella too. So I don't know. I don't really know how to view them, because they got some dogs on that team that's been playing, but their regular season was kind of lackluster. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's so funny you say like everything you said, because all of it make perfect sense, right? And even what I'm about to say, because what you just did is exactly what everybody did. Bruh, why the hell everybody count? Ain't nobody thinking like Villanova is good. Like, bruh, nobody mentioned Villanova, and I don't know why. Like, when have they not been good, bruh? You know what I mean? Like, and so when they won and went to the thing, man, when I text y'all, I was like, bruh, nobody talked about. I'm talking about nobody on TV. Nobody we didn't talk about it. Like nobody I talked about just on the whim, talked to on the whim was talking about Villanova. And I was like, dog, Jay Wright, like Bill Self, is in that upper echelon with Coach K and Boeheim and, Calhoun not coaching anymore, but, Roy Williams and all of them guys. Jay Wright is there. Bruh, they went 2 out of 3 years and won it.
Yeah, 16 to 18 and won.
They beat Carolina. Carolina won it, and they went back and beat the brakes off Michigan. So exactly so you just said when whoever wins Carolina Duke play Kansas on Monday. Like, and I feel you, but listen, and homeboy did get hurt, But this the thing that the Villanova, like you said about Kansas, they always had a perfect blend, right? They'll have a one and done, but it won't matter because he's not the focus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they'll have a one and done, but then they'll also have that junior that's the big man or a guard or a wing guy.
Right.
That's the guy. You know what I'm saying? They scary, man. You know what I mean? They scary, but I do agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly on Quinn on Carolina. You know, I'm a Carolina fan. So you don't want to call them Cinderella. It's weird because you don't want to call them Cinderella. But at the same time, if anybody outside of Hubert Davis and the people in that locker room told you they believe that they would be in this spot, I just didn't see it. Bro, they lost by what, like 25 to Kentucky. They lost by 20, I think, or 20 plus to Duke the first time. And they just didn't look good. You know what I mean? But it's weird because if you look at them now, it's like, how? They got good guards, they got good bigs, they got the ACC Player of the Year.
Exactly.
How were they not? Yeah.
They got bigs that can stretch the floor, hit the three.
Right.
And they got a bench. So it's like
right. So, you know, it's just but I think too though, you know, I heard Hubert Davis say something that nobody on that team outside of Leaky Black had ever even played a tournament game.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about Kansas, though. Kansas is a bunch of juniors and seniors.
Yeah,
I mean, I think the only guy that's not is Wilson. Jalen Wilson. I think he's a sophomore or something like that. Other than that, everybody else is just juniors and seniors, like Braun and
he'd be old.
Abaji. How you say his name?
Yeah, I think that's Abaji.
Yeah. All them do your boy Remy. oh Remy. Yeah, I think he'll see you.
Quinn boy, yeah. He was because he was at Arizona State, yeah.
Yeah. I just don't like I mean, you're good for I just like the way you look, man.
Just be hooping though, man.
Yeah, he be balling. He be balling. But that's a good point though, Kevin. Like, but that's typical Kansas.
Yeah,
right?
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Remember when they beat with Derrick Rose and them? It was the same way. Remember they had Mario and what's my man from Chicago?
From New York too.
That Russell played for Brooklyn for a little while. Was Jersey then, whatever. What's his name? Dark skinned cat.
Oh, dang.
He was
I know you're talking
Slim Cat, yeah.
Can't think of his name. Dude from Chicago.
My man, he was tough. He was tough.
He was a bucket coming off the bench.
Oh, my man, Sharon Collins?
Yeah, Sharon Collins.
Yeah, he was nice. And then you had all the bigs. Remember, they was playing 7-footers off the bench.
Dude.
Brandon Rush, Darrell Arthur, what's the other guy played for New Orleans for a little while? I can't remember him. But they had the big guy, Sasha Khan.
Yeah.
It was bringing 7-footers off the bench, dog. That team was loaded. But Mario was like a junior, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Darrell Arthur was like a junior. You talking about the bulk of that starting five was, right. You know what I'm saying? So it's typical of them though. When they went back, when they lost to Kentucky, when they lost to Anthony Davis and them, that team, that matter of fact, that guard that we can't think of his name, he was on that team that lost to Kentucky. I mean, they had Elijah whatchamacallit, but so, you know, I think both of those games gonna be insane, bro.
Yeah. Both of them.
It's going to be crazy.
I want North Carolina to win just because I like Hubert Davis. I like Baycott too. I just like the way he play, man.
Yeah.
Him and Manic.
I like Baycott because he know his role. He don't be trying to do nothing outside of what he do.
Exactly.
I love when bigs play like that.
He had 22 rebounds the other night.
Mm-hmm.
He be hooping, bro. He gonna get offensive rebounds. He gonna block shots. He gonna get dunks.
Yeah,
man. Like that's what
he gonna ball, shoot the 15-footer. He hoop. Yeah, nah, man. So who do y'all have? You say you want Carolina, but are you picking them, Q?
I'm picking them. I think they're gonna end Coach K career Saturday night. I really
So,
do.
so you picking Carolina and Kansas?
I am because old boy been going off lately. That guard, I can't even
Bron
think of his name.
or Baji?
Hibachi.
No, yeah, I think he had close. I think he had like 27 in the second half of last week.
Big boy was hooping too.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but yeah, he been going off this tournament. So yeah, I'm
Lightfoot.
picking Carolina. Yeah, Lightfoot. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, them
Talking
versus
about,
Kansas.
nah,
Yeah,
you
them
ain't talking
versus
about
Kansas.
Lightfoot.
Come out from Kansas.
No, I'm talking about from North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of them. I think of it in a minute.
Oh,
But yeah,
you
I got
no. You talking about RJ Davis?
yeah, RJ Davis. That's who. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm going with Carolina versus Kansas, and I'm gonna go Kansas 74-69 to win the championship.
Good man, giving a score and everything.
Okay. What you got, Kevin?
I got my initial bracket is jacked up, like everybody else. So I got North Carolina and Kansas in the championship game, and I got Kansas winning 78-73.
How you think that North Carolina game gonna pan out, Kevin? That North Carolina Duke game?
I think Duke gonna have. North Carolina got just a little bit too much from not necessarily experience, but just like older players.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna go with North Carolina with Baycott and them boy. They a little bit tough on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying? So I think North Carolina gonna pull that out.
Man, like, so it's so much history. Like, think about Carolina and Kansas. Like, bruh, Roy Williams gonna like he gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, you know what I mean? If that happened, man. So I'm a go Carolina. I like Carolina anyway.
I don't.
But I think what you said, I would give advantage inside to Carolina. And then, like you said, not so much experience, it's just the older guys. And then their guards. That was Caleb Love too, Quinn, that had the 27. Not RJ. RJ the other one. But Caleb Love was the one, number 2, right? That's what you're talking about. Had the 27 in the second half.
yeah, him.
Yeah. So, but I do like I love Roach from Duke. I like that cat, man. And Benchero. But this is the thing. I think youth will play a part, but they're gonna be playing hard for their coach. It's gonna be a good one. But I'm gonna go Carolina. I think it's gonna be a good one, but I'm gonna go Carolina. That Villanova, Kansas, man. Something telling me to go Nova, man. I don't know if it's because it's Jay Wright. And he just, I don't know, man. Something telling me to go Nova, but
It's gonna be a dogfight.
it's gonna be good, bro.
It's gonna be a dogfight. I believe so. But like with that North Carolina Duke, I don't think Banchero or Banchero, however you said. I don't think he's gonna be able to, huh?
I said Paolo.
Paolo, whatever. The dude who like Aaron Gordon. I don't think he's gonna be able to bully inside. I mean, which he can shoot too. Yeah. But I don't think I think Baycott, he's gonna have it on lockdown now.
Yeah. Banchero's game is inside out though. Yeah. Like he don't start taking them shots until you get a couple easels on the inside. You know.
Yeah. I do like his game.
I was gonna say I love his game though, man. It's I don't know. I like him though. I like him a lot.
Yeah. He one of them big dudes who actually got the skill to be out there doing what he's doing. A lot of them don't have the skill to be handling the rock and making plays, but he got the skill to do that.
But what I like about him is he don't settle for that 3 neither. He get in there, he get to that basket and get to that mid post, and he do his thing.
And he
play with power. That's what I was gonna say. He play with power. Get in there. So yeah, I like him a lot. But I feel you. But so I'm going Carolina. But like I said, Kansas and Nova, man. I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna take Nova, man.
You know what? You know why that's hard, Mike? Because you know Jay Wright team ain't gonna come out there and they gonna fight no matter who's out, no matter
They
who's
never
in.
punks, bruh. They never punks. Jalen Brunson, he the definition of the type of guy that go to Villanova. You know what I mean? Kyle Lowry, Jalen Brunson, them guys. And so they always tough. DiVincenzo, you know what I mean? Tough dudes, man. I'm gonna go Nova, man. I'm gonna go Nova and Carolina. I'm gonna go. Dang, it's tough again, bro. Man, I'm gonna go Carolina. I'm gonna go Carolina 72-68.
I mean, they here now. I mean, they 2 wins away, so I mean, ain't no crazy pick.
So I'm gonna go Carolina against Duke, and I'm gonna go Carolina against Nova, and I'm gonna go Carolina 72-68. Yeah.
Book it.
So let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this about just college basketball in general, right? So we saw a time a few years ago when if you got 2 one and done players, you automatically in at least the Elite Eight, right? But now we see Kentucky, and it could be coaching, it could be he's just not picking the right players. But do y'all think that we getting away from that? The one and done, just taking over for a season, 14, carrying them deep, and then leaving, or you need that little perfect balance of it between one and dones and seasoned players to get deep in the tournament?
I think it's always been that way, because you can't. But you've never seen none of them one and done teams win. None of them.
Yeah,
because
true.
even if you go all the way back to the Fab Five, that was. But look who was on that team though. What's the name? The bulk of that team was juniors.
But that's gonna be with every team.
But no. When you have, I'm talking about the ones that's expected to carry it. Because the only freshman on that was him and MKG, right? When Michael Kidd-Gilchrist was on that team?
I don't remember.
But because I think the rest of them, no. They weren't on that team because Anthony Davis was the number one pick in that draft. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, was he a freshman with Kyrie Irving? Or he a year ahead of Kyrie Irving, I think. But anyway,
I don't remember.
If you look at that team, most of them guys was but I'm talking when you look at Boogie and them, mostly all of them was freshmen. They was the guys. They was out early exit. If you look at most of the championship games, them one and done teams don't even really be making it. Now that Kentucky team made it against UConn.
I was gonna say,
and they was too much for them.
Who did De'Aaron Fox and them play?
They lost to Carolina in the Final Four.
Carolina, okay.
At the buzzer. My man hit the shot. But that's what I'm saying. He hit the shot on him. That was the year after Carolina had lost to Villanova. Then when they went back to back, they played Gonzaga. But if you look at who wins it, it's normally never those teams. Look at those Villanova teams that won, that Carolina team that won. Who else was it? When Louisville and Michigan played, but if you look at all of those teams, even that UConn team that beat Kentucky, was that Julius Randle and those guys? When they had the twin guards, but they weren't one and dones at the time, they were sophomores, but Boat Knight and Shabazz Napier was there's a point, them dudes can't even get the ball up the court on them. You know what I'm saying? So I just always think I'll always go with experience, because this is the thing. Unless you bringing in them generational, if LeBron James would have came in, you would have got
like we saw with Melo.
You got what happened with Melo, right? You know what I'm saying? Greg Oden, They lost, but they went. But who did they
And
lose to?
Mike Conley was a freshman too.
Mike Conley was a freshman. Greg Odom was a freshman. Cook was a freshman. And who did they lose to? A team full of seniors. Joakim Noah, Corey Brewer, Green. You know what I'm saying? They lost to those guys. So when you look at it, I always roll with the experience. That Kansas team that beat Memphis, that beat Derrick Rose and them. You know what I'm saying? CDR, I think he was a junior. Chris Douglas Roberts. But other than that, and we just talked about that Kansas team. That Kansas team, none of those boys was underclassmen. You know what I'm saying? So I always would roll with the experience. Even like I said, if we go back to the Fab Five, we know what they were and what they represented, but they got to that championship game and Duke mopped the floor with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And a team full of juniors and seniors that next year with North Carolina beat them too. I mean, it wasn't no blowout, but
if you look at it, that game went to the end.
Mm-hmm.
You had a whole year worth of experience, right? So I'm gonna always roll with the experience, unless like Kevin said, you bringing in like Melo, and we know what he is. You're talking about a guy that's top 10 in the scoring in the NBA all time. You know what I'm saying?
But look at that squad he had around him, though.
Yeah, it's true. There's a bunch of veterans around him, but even that, who else though? Who else besides Melo has been like the main guy?
How far did Durant? How far did Durant go in the tournament?
They lost to DeMar DeRozan them, so they lost to SC, DeMar DeRozan, Taj Gibson, Vucevic, Lil Romeo.
Augustine was a freshman too, right?
Yeah. KD was a freshman. Augustine was a freshman, and my man, the shooter, Abram was a freshman. The only upperclassman they had was dude used to dunk. He used to ball. Number 5. Oh man, I can't remember his name. He used to hoop though. James or something like that, I think.
Roach. No, not Roach.
No. This dude, he was like a tweener, but he used to hoop. Yeah. But he played with them. You know what I mean? Because all they experienced in love was LaMarcus Aldridge, Bobby Gibson, and PJ Tucker and them was gone. So you know what I'm saying? I always look at it, and I'm gonna roll with the experience. Especially because, see, I think people get it twisted. Yeah, you might be a super talented 2-3 freshman, right? But think about an 18-year-old going against a 23-year-old.
Yeah, man, that's 9-day difference.
That's talented. A 22, 21, 22-year-old is talented, though, right? Like, not just a 21-year-old that's like, oh, ho, hum. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a definitely always roll with the experience. But Quinn, I just think it's like Kevin said all the time, stuff gonna figure itself out. And I think it's just like a balance. I think it comes back to stuff balance itself out. That's just how it works. The universe do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff just seem to find its way back to normal. Well, I won't say normal, but find a way back to just a balance in there. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you think that's what Calipari, you think that's going to be his legacy, though? Is just a great regular season coach and not a great tournament coach? They ain't won in 10 years. I mean, he won one, but...
I always, when people criticize him, I don't judge him off that. You know how hard that got to be? To reload every single year? To reload with that many egos? Bro, Devin Booker was coming off the bench. Like, think about that. Like, that got to be super tough to get. When you got 5 of the top 30 players in the country, and they all young, 17, 18 years old, bro, do you not see it's different from football where you can say, as a running back, hey, all right, hey, look, you're going to get your touches. It's different. Yeah. Bro, I can shoot this thing. I was averaging 28.
That's why it'd be a lot of them guys that come from Kentucky who, when they get to the next level, they show you a different part of their game than they did in college. And you didn't even like Jamal Murray, Devin Booker.
Right.
I didn't know them guys had that kind of game until they got to the pros and they were able to show it.
Anthony Davis,
because you don't get those opportunities in college when you got that much talent around
Nah, not with that many guys. Even think about this. We knew Boogie could hoop. We didn't know he could do all that.
Yeah.
We
Even
knew
Bam.
we knew Bam could ball. We know Bam could do all, like you said, it was Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, Julius Randle, even Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns wasn't shooting no jump shots in Kentucky.
Yeah,
Shooting jump hooks.
He was shooting jump
Cat.
hooks. Remember the one game he missed a shot or something like that.
the greatest big man shooter ever. Cat.
Hey, I gave him man his credit, bro. I'm just slow to come around on players, man.
But
You know me, I don't like to crown them early.
but nah, I just think, man, with that experience, it just means something. You know what I'm saying? But even on the next level, like how many rookies that's the man just coming in up, Magic Johnson. But once again, look what was around Magic Johnson. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and all them cats. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough for a young guy to come in there because once again, you still figuring it out from the mental, the physical, and everything. So, you don't really see like them guys. What's the name of them? We just said Boogie and them and not John Wall, De'Aaron Fox and Bam and Malik Monk. And it was another team. I can't remember, but it's just, if you look at it, the teams with that experience normally be the ones at the end. You know what I mean? That Virginia team we was talking about last week that won. You know what I'm saying? Even that Texas Tech team, But, I just think, like I say, I don't judge Calipari out there because that got to be tough. But think about it from this aspect. If people want to judge him off that, when the last time UMass been good?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, my team back in the day too.
He had
that team.
Edgar Padilla and Camilo Travieso.
Come on now.
Nobody even know who that is, bro.
Them dudes the hoop, man. I'm telling you.
Edgar Padilla, Travieso was Lou Rowe, and Marcus Camby.
Marcus Camby.
When the last time they been good? When the last time Memphis been good? If people want to grade him just off of that, man, knock it off, man. Knock it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's tough to do when you reloading like that every time.
When the last time UMass made a tournament?
When did Camby get drafted?
Right, 96. You know what I'm saying? But
because I can't think of nobody else from that team or that program is relevant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like the team that he won with, you had Terrence Jones was on that team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's my man Kevin, the guy? What's his name? Well, you loved his brother. No. T little brother was on there. Marcus.
Marcus T.
I think Deron Lamb was still on that team.
Yeah.
So you had, and like you just said, AD wasn't relied on the score like that. AD was blocking shots, getting rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So when he had the perfect storm, they won it. And he's been there. Cat and them went to the Final Four, right? Or something like that, Elite Eight Final Four. They went again. They lost to UConn. But Shabazz Napier and Ryan Boatwright was pit bulls.
And they was probably the best team in that tournament when they lost to UConn. UConn had just caught fire. And
I don't know, that De'Aaron Fox, Bam, and Malik Monk, that team was good. They lost to Carolina at the buzzer, bro. You lost to the champs at the buzzer. Because no doubt in my mind, if they go play Gonzaga, they probably win. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think, and then it's just tough. It is one game. College basketball is one night, bro. You could be on fire. You could be on fire and you know what I'm saying? So I hate when people say that about him when they're like, oh, he can't look at all that talent he have. Let him get it for at least 2 years. Like imagine if he returned Boogie, Bledsoe, and Wall. And let's see somebody do something with it.
I mean, you got to think though. At some point, would you change your philosophy?
I would.
Would you try to get more More guys that want to be juniors and seniors.
I would take the Bill Self, Jay
Kansas,
Wright,
yeah, right.
Roy Williams approach. Because think about the teams Roy Williams won with. Raymond Felton them. They was everybody on that team besides Marvin Williams. He was the only freshman starter on that team.
Right.
Sean May, Rashad McCants, Raymond Felton, Jawad Williams, all them guys. Then he won with Ty Lawson them. They was all juniors. Ty Lawson and Danny Green and Psycho T, all these cats. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, I definitely, yeah, Kevin. I mean, because you can't be above that. Like you always say with Nick Saban, I'm going to win with a safe QB. I'm going to do this. And then he started to see, okay, hold on. I need a dynamic QB. I do need to run a spread offense. I do need to open things up. Can't fight the machine. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean my basic principles can't stay intact, right? But it means that I do have to change some. Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich wasn't a fan of the three-point shot. But guess what? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm with you. Yeah, at some point you do have to think about that. You know what I'm saying? You have to think about the philosophy of the coaching style, the playing style, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, think about if you could return some of them guys.
Man.
And look at what Villanova does with a couple of those. look at what they do. Look at what Kansas does. Look at Baylor. Right? You know what I'm saying? Gonzaga always in the thick of it. They always have veteran teams. But, you know, I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't like when people say he's not a good coach because they don't, I mean, that's tough what he doing. You know what I mean? But I'm with you though, Kevin. Maybe you should look at, you know. Yeah.
Is it with that? I kind of feel like that would be hard for him to change at this point though, because he's so far in the game, and just to make a complete change like that, he got to change the way he recruit. He got to change the way he scout. He got to change all that to make that kind of change.
But think about it though, Quinn. There's so many good high school basketball players. So let's just say, make a decision on what I want to be dynamic. Do I want the best point guard? Or do I want the best big, the best wing, right? So if I get the best point guard, I can get the fourth best wing or the third best wing. Or I can get the best point guard and the best big. And then get the wing that's in the middle.
The one that's gonna be there a couple seasons.
Right.
Yeah, like that. Like look at UCLA, right?
Right.
Like you look at guys like Jaquez and Juzang, you know what I mean? Like they ain't like number one players in the country, but them dudes can hoop, man. You know
Flat out ball, yeah.
Tiger Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Them two left-handed dudes. I can't never think of dudes.
Yeah.
Kevin, you're supposed to always remember the left-hand player.
But nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Players like that, like you said, is gonna stick around for a little bit, at least to your junior season.
Right.
You know what I mean? But hey man, I'm ready to get into this question that Quinn had.
Yeah, what's up?
Let me pull these rosters they went up. So this morning there was a discussion on First Take between Jay Will, who played for Duke, and Vince Carter, who played for UNC. So the question was, give me your best five to go at it in a one-game situation. So for Duke, we had, of course, Jay Will picked himself.
Word. Okay.
I agree.
Jay Will picked himself. He went with Kyrie. So him and Kyrie, the two guards. They went with Grant Hill at the 3. They went with Zion at the 4. And they went with Leitner at the 5. So that's your Duke team. I wouldn't have went with Leitner. I probably would have went with
Elton Brand or Boozer for me.
Brand, yeah.
Elton Brand, monster.
Yeah. So for North Carolina, Vince went with his point. His point guard was Phil Ford. His 2 was, of course, Michael Jordan. His 3 was Stackhouse.
Mm-hmm.
His 4 was Antoine Jameson, and his 5 was Sheed.
Oh, I was finna say,
I don't know if I would. Ain't nothing wrong with. Well, I mean, obviously, he know more about North Carolina basketball than me, but I don't think I would have went that route. I think
let's go. Hey, everybody give this. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
I think I would have went Raymond Felton at point guard, MJ at shooting guard, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
James Worthy at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Rasheed at the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Perkins at the 5.
Mm.
So Kevin going a little bit more old school. Cause three of your 5 guys was in the 80s, Kevin.
Yeah, Perkins, Jordan, and Worthy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my turn. Are you going, Q?
Yeah, now go ahead, Mike.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. At the point you said Raymond Felton, he said Phil Ford. Hey man, I might go a little old too. I might go Kenny Smith at the 1.
Okay.
He was hell at the 1.
Hey, before you finish, right? Because I think to me it's only 3 options. You know what I mean?
At the point,
is Kenny Smith, Raymond Felton, and Tyler Lawson.
Ty Lawson, yeah.
You know,
for me, them the 3.
Ty Lawson gonna be my pick.
Because I was gonna say Ty Lawson, but then I was going back and forth between him and Kenny Smith.
Yeah. But go ahead, my bad.
For sure. No, I'm with you for sure. Because I love McGinnis and them guys, but they wasn't them. But so I'm gonna go Kenny Smith, Michael Jordan, can't go around that. The 3 tough, because I'm with you, Kevin. I don't stacking Worthy, bro. That's tough for me, dog. Whoo, that's hard.
That's a tough one.
That is hard.
I'm cool either way with those 2.
That's hard. I don't want to be disrespectful, bro. Them dudes is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like either
you
one
know
of those.
What I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I don't want to be disrespectful. So
I just say because I feel like James Worthy. Well, I can't say that. I was about to say he's the better college player, but Stack was a monster in college. Bro.
Yeah,
monster, bro.
That's tough.
I'm a roll Stack. I wore number 42 in high school. I'm roll Stack. So I roll Stack. The
same word with number 42 too.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's crazy. Yes. So I'm gonna go James Stackhouse. Now I'm gonna go Stack. I'm gonna go Stack. At the 4. See, you went Sheed at the 4. That's what I would do.
Who would you put at the 5 then?
At the 5, see this dude. See, we're going strictly college, right?
Yeah, college careers.
I want to explain mine after y'all get done, but go ahead.
See, it's 2. I don't want to be disrespectful to these 2 guys, because Brad Daugherty and Sean May was both like.
Yeah, they were perfect college guys.
Don't forget Psycho T.
Psycho T. You understand? See, you making it worse, bro. But I gotta and then I'm Antoine Jameson. Like, bro, this is too tough, bro. But I think I gotta go. See, May won the ship. You know, Psycho T won the ship.
All these people we named won at least one if you think about it.
Stack them didn't win.
Stack them didn't win, but yeah.
Vince them didn't win. Stack them didn't win.
Who was on that team to beat Michigan?
That was Lynch, Reese, Montrose, Derek, Phelps, yeah.
Phelps on that team.
George Lynch, Reese, Derek Phelps, Dante Calabria, all them guys.
You sure Stackhouse wasn't on that team?
Nah, he wasn't.
Nah, that was like 90.
That was
92.
92
that
or
was
something?
92. Yeah,
Like-
nah. Stackhouse
Had Rick Fox out there.
yeah, nah, he wasn't on that team. Nah. Stackhouse played with Jeff McGinnis and Sheed, of course. Shaman
Oh,
Williams.
Vince was on that team.
On what team? Nah.
When he went on 92, was he?
Hell nah. Vince graduated in 95 from high school.
Oh yeah.
Because he was All-American with KG and them. But
Who was on that 92 team?
Donald Williams was on that team.
So it wasn't no big name players on that 92 team that had like great NBA careers.
It was Donald Williams, Derek Phelps, George Lynch, Reese, Montrose, like Kevin
Yeah,
said.
because Lynch and Montrose was like the two.
The bigs.
Yeah.
And Donald Williams used to shoot that more. You know, he was the shooter. Him and Calabria was the shooter. And they had another big white guy, Meek. No, Meek played with Vincent though. Eric Meeks played with him. But so all right, let me get my 5, bro. So I got Kenny Smith at the 1, Jordan at the 2. I'm going Stack at the 3. I'm gonna go Sheed at the 4. At 5, I'm gonna go damn, bro. I'm so disrespectful if I don't put Jameson, if I don't put Psycho T, if I don't put Big Bad Brad.
I mean, they bench players though. They bench players, and we talking about the starting 5. We're not saying they not great all-time greats, but I'm talking about the starting 5. And I'm building it from a standpoint of winning games, not just the best 5.
So I'm gonna go Kenny at the 1, Jordan at the 2, Stack at the 3, Twan at the 4, and Sheed at the 5. That's what I'm gonna roll with. Word. That's what I'm rolling with.
I would do that. I would just go because Ty Lawson was one of my favorite players when he was in college. So I'm gonna switch him out. That's the only change I would make on that one.
Because that's actually who I was gonna roll with.
So your team is the same as Mike, except for
Ty Lawson.
Ty
Yeah.
Lawson, Kenny Smith.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell you the reason why I went with the way I went. If I'm playing this, I got one game to win.
Mm-hmm.
I got Rasheed and Sam Perkins out there stretching the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, MJ finna. MJ with that lane wide open.
Right.
Man, MJ finna. And if they collapse, he kicking it out to Sam. He kicking it out to Rasheed. Man, I'm telling you, same with Big Game James. You get back Big Game James right there in that mid post area when he face up and he got space to work. It's over with, bro.
But see, if you take my whole 5 can shoot. I got Kenny that can shoot, Jordan, Stack probably the worst shooter on that team. At that time, not in the pros, not pro Stack, college Stack. He probably worst shooter on that team. Twan and She. Yeah. And I got defensively, I got She and Mike locking up.
Yeah, me too.
Word. Yeah.
But I got Big Sam. Big Sam, he gonna rebound a bit more than Jameson. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He gonna be a better shot blocker than Antoine Jameson.
But see, Twan, I need Twan to give me 25 though. Twan gonna give me 25 though.
25 if you got MJ.
Listen, 25 for Twan, 30 from Mike. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That's why I got Lawson in there though, to distribute, because you don't need no scoring from him.
I got Raymond Feldman.
But see, Lawson was a better shooter.
But Raymond Feldman was a better overall floor jumper.
Either way you go, you can't go wrong because they both push the pace. They both push the tempo too.
Yeah.
Kenneth Smith
Raymond Feldman gonna get you 6-7 assists.
See, Kenneth Smith can shoot better than them.
That's true, but he can't play make like they can.
He can't. Yeah, you right about that.
So hey, let's get into did we do our Duke teams yet?
Nah.
No, we didn't. Okay.
So we're gonna do Duke first, or we're gonna do a 5 for the bench for that, Carolina. I'll go starting 5 for Duke first.
I think we name the bench and taking different players off.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Cause my bench would be Ty, Lawson, Vince, Sean May at the 5, Brad Daugherty at the 4. Man, just I probably. But you know what? For my second squad, my shooter, I'm gonna go Shamar Williams at the 2. Shamar Williams ain't missed, bro. So I'm going Vince at the 3 though. Yeah.
Hey, y'all gonna laugh at my Duke squad though.
I might
Go
even
ahead.
put
So,
Danny Green on that team on the bench.
It's tough between Kyrie and Jay Will. I'm gonna go Jay Will just because Kyrie don't even play but like a half at Duke.
You want to put both of them out there together? Because
Nah.
one of the arguments this morning was that they would put a shooter out there and replace
That's what I'm saying.
Jay with a shooter.
I'm gonna go Jay Will. I'm gonna go Trajan Langdon.
Mhm.
Grant Hill. That 4 is tough, but I'm gonna go Zion and Elton Brand.
Word.
I mean, everybody got Grant Hill for Duke, so you know that's a given. But I'm gonna put Trajan Langdon out
No, all right. That ain't
Yeah, because he was deadly.
Alaskan assassin.
Alaskan
For
assassin.
4 straight years, he was deadly. I used to hate him because
Oh, I love Trajan Langdon.
it was
Trajan
hard. It was
shooter.
hard for North Carolina to beat him when he was there.
He was. He's the shooter. He's the shooter. So that's a nice 5. That's a nice 5. So I'm going Jay Will too. Jay Will was.
Why would you go Jay Will? Well, because we going strictly college, right? That's
yeah,
why.
I mean, but even not just that though, like his dominance in college, bro. Like,
he was
Yeah.
amazing. Bro,
You know what I
listen,
mean?
didn't he win Player of the Year twice?
Yeah.
Back to back.
Bruh, and he was unstoppable. And
I
it
mean,
ain't
he
like
was-
he's 6'5", 6'6" either.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be what Kyrie is. He's just, the injury.
Yeah, the injury.
Yeah, that motorcycle accident almost took him out.
Yeah, he was nice, bro. He was nice. So I'm going Jay Will at the 1. You said Langdon at the 2.
Yeah. I was thinking about JJ Redick, but I like Trajan Langdon.
That's what I'm going with my 2.
I think, you know what I'm saying? I'm going Redick at the 2.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie. I'm going Redick at the 2, baby. Redick shoot that thing. So I'm going Redick at the 2. Definitely Grant Hill at the 3. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
At the 4 though, I'm going Boozer, bro. Boozer was a beast, bro. I'm going Bulls at the 4 and definitely Elton Brand at the 5. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah. Man, that's a lot of muscle in the middle. Boy.
Listen, boy.
Man, I love Carlos
Boozer was a problem, bro. Him and Jay Witt, bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I can't wait to give y'all my 5 bench guys.
Go ahead, Q.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Jay. I think my squad the same as Mike because I'm putting in JJ Redick too.
Mm-hmm.
It's tight between him and Trajan though. Jesus Christ.
Trajan used to shoot that thing, what?
That was almost automatic. Of course, Grant Hill. I'm on the fence with Leitner though, because Leitner was a bucket.
He was
in their mid range.
He was.
He was tough as hell too.
Yeah.
He hit you with that.
But Boozer, man, Boozer went out there to fight like every game.
Man, he was so tough, bro.
And Elton Brand was a magician down there, dude. So
he only like 6'6" and a half, bro. 6'7". Killing folk.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave Boozer and Brand out there in the middle though.
All right. So, man, that's tough. These bench players is. Ugh. All right. So I'm gonna go Corey Maggette.
You stole my guy. I got to put spaghetti on.
I already know another one might go pick. Will Avery.
You already know what it is.
I'm putting Batty on my bench.
Batty is still where he at.
Yeah, I ain't
yeah, I ain't fooling with Batty. I'm gonna go.
Why y'all ain't putting Shane Patty out there?
Yo, this
You
man
was
stealing my guys,
Mike
dog.
Dunleavy Jr.,
Yeah, he was
my man Boozer, and Christian Layton.
Okay.
So Boozer's on your bench.
So you got Maggette,
Will
Boozer,
Avery, Boozer, Dunleavy Jr.
and leave it joint. Word. Okay. So yeah, you know I got to run with the whole time, right? Got to have Will Avery on there off the top. So I got
I used to
Will.
love Will Avery, man.
I got Will. I'm going Maggette for sure. You know what I mean? They was on that team with Langdon and all them when they play UConn. But so anyway, I got Will. I got Corey Maggette. I got Mike Dunleavy, Will Maggette, Mike Dunleavy, and then I got what was my man? Dang it, can't think of his name. But anyway, I got them. I got Will
Might finna put Chris Carrawell in.
Maggette. I got Maggette, Mike Dunleavy. Who else I was? I lost who I was going. I'm going Jason Tatum, bro. I love Jason Tatum. I'm going Jason Tatum. Look at Kevin. Yeah.
I get it.
I'm going Jason Tatum, and then I gotta go with Christian Laettner. He was a problem. Nah, I'm gonna go Zion.
That man hate Layton.
Nah, you know, I can't front on what Zion did. But I think Laettner was more impactful. I'm gonna go with Laettner. You're right.
We all know he was a better player,
but he was more impactful.
Yeah.
I'm all right. So I got Christian Laettner, Corey Maggette, Jason Tatum, Dunleavy, and Will.
You know what's crazy is I didn't even put JJ Redick on the team
At all.
You should, bruh.
I don't know if I can do that.
You can't do that.
I'm gonna have to.
This man broke the all-time three-point record in the ACC, bruh.
I can't do
that. He can't do that.
I might have to slide him in for Dunleavy. But Dunleavy was so cold.
Dunleavy was a problem, bruh.
Look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Layton off. I'm gonna take Layton off, but I'm gonna put JJ Redick on that.
For Redick on. Okay. Redick.
Champ just barked at that.
He broke Alexander record.
He ain't like my answer either.
Word.
Okay, so, here go my Duke bench.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Bobby Hurley. I'm gonna go with John Shire. No, just playing. I am putting Hurley on there though.
For sure. No, I feel that.
That you weren't going. You could put him in a cage by himself, and he was coming out of there.
Bro, I can't. I ain't got no beef for that.
I didn't like Duke, and I didn't like him, but
he got to it.
That was a little Hellcat on the floor.
Yeah, he got to it.
Here's another one that I'm put on my bench that might shock you. I'm putting Dang on my bench.
Luau, I forgot about
I'm putting Dang on my bench.
I didn't forget. I just no.
Dang used to hoop.
I love Luau Dang. I love Luau Dang. You know, Mike, that was one of my guys.
In the pros. But you know what? I think he had a better pro career than Duke career. Though.
He did. He definitely did.
When I think about it. Maybe that's why I got so hyped.
I'm putting Trajan on my bench too to spell JJ when JJ get a little cold. I'm putting him right there.
So Q, hold on. So you mean to tell me you're gonna take Luau Dang over Shane Battier?
I wasn't finished.
Okay, my bad.
Oh yeah,
my fault.
I'm putting Battier on my bench too.
Okay.
You know I love me some Shane Battier. You remember when Zip used to call him Shane Battier? I mean, I got one more, right?
Yeah. Danny Ferry. Oh, my bad.
John Shire.
Jay Billis.
Johnny Dawkins.
Well, no, what's my man?
Marvin
When
Bagley.
my man went to wow. What's my man name when he played quarterback at Syracuse?
Paulus.
Greg Pilot.
Greg Paulus.
Jabari Parker.
Right.
Chris Duhon.
I couldn't stand Greg Pilot, bro.
Cherokee Parks.
They really tried to make him the next Laettner.
Trying to make him Laettner for real.
They did for real.
For
2-3 straight seasons. They tried
straight
to
up, bro. Like y'all.
But I'm gonna put your guy as my last guy on Dunleavy.
Yeah, I couldn't take Dunleavy off my list, bro.
Dunleavy
was cold, that dude.
Yeah.
Dunleavy in the second half of that natty against Arizona just shot them.
Man, he was cold in the NBA too.
Yeah, he was.
Dunleavy was a beast. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, I like that right there, Q. That was what's up right there.
Yeah.
That was nice, yeah. Cause those schools got so much rich history, bro. It's like, man, because it ain't like you said, Kevin. Ain't many schools could do that. Them two in Kentucky
can go that deep.
Just them two in Kentucky, and that's it.
That's it. Nobody else. I think the closest would be. We said Kansas. They would be at the next tier.
UCLA
and UCLA. That's what I was gonna say. Kansas and UCLA will be on the next tier below.
After that,
that's it. It drop off after that.
Yeah.
It dropped way off after that.
I mean, Cincinnati had a run where you got a bunch of guys right there on one little small block of time between a bunch of guys,
but they've been doing this like
for 40 years.
You see how hard that was? And we probably gonna think of somebody in about an hour or two and be like, "Oh, I can't believe I left." You know what I mean?
Because I had forgot about Corey Maggette.
Yeah, I did too. I forgot about Maggette.
Maggette was a problem. So, hey man, yeah. Ain't really much changed in the NBA except for it's coming down to it. You know what I mean? Guys got.
Who y'all think gonna make the play-in games in the East?
Look at Kevin. This is his favorite subject, bro.
I know. That's why I brought it up.
This is his favorite subject.
That's why I brought it up.
Oh man.
I think, but I'm gonna tell y'all a team I think, man, and I hate this for them. Cleveland about to struggle, bro, because my man hurt. What's cuz name?
They both hurt though. Evan Mobley and
Mobley, yeah.
Jared Allen.
Yeah, so that's the issue.
It's over.
Allen was already hurt. And then now Mobley hurt.
Yeah. And I think it's gonna be what it is right now. I think it's gonna be Cleveland and Brooklyn and then
Charlotte and Atlanta.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Knicks is they're an 11th seed behind Atlanta, and I don't even think it's mathematically possible for them.
Yeah, and I don't think
it's not.
I think they kind of jacked up. I don't think they really meshing right now.
I think they're finna get rid of Julius Randle.
Yeah,
I think it's over with his little stint in New York.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a wrap.
I think they finna try to build around RJ Barrett
and try to get Zion.
Yeah.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think you're right, Kevin. It sucked that those guys got hurt for Cleveland.
Randall can go to a contender if they do get rid of him.
They're gonna get rid of him. I believe I'm with Kevin.
It's over with because him, Kimba, ain't none of them dudes happy. They sent Kimba to the house.
That's crazy the way they did that too, man.
I mean, but you know what it like Tom Thibodeau, bro. He a dictator over there.
Grind, yeah. But
young boys don't like that.
Yeah, I think it's I think that's what it is too. Trae Young been playing well, Kevin.
Like how
say my name out there.
That's your boy, ain't it, Kevin?
I'm not a Trae Young fan, but he been hooping. I can admit when somebody hooping, bro.
Yo,
I still don't like his game.
How disappointed?
Why you don't like his game though?
I don't like his shot selection.
Still,
but he a great passer too, though. He a great.
He's a great playmaker. I just feel like he settled too much. I feel like he let the defense off the hook way too much.
Yeah, he does.
And it's guys who even better than him that I feel like that about. I feel that way about Dame.
Kevin, do you feel like he could put the same amount of pressure on the defense as Harden in Harden's prime?
I do. I feel like he can put as much pressure on anybody as on the defense as anybody. Like with his skill set.
You think he should have the same shot selection that Harden used to have?
I mean, Harden took some bad shots too, but for some reason, it felt different. Like he took a lot of threes, but I felt like that was because of the workload. Which Trey he got a huge workload too. You know what I mean? It's really similar. But with his skill set, the way he can get in the paint, the way he can manipulate the pick and roll, the way he can play make, you know, I feel like I don't care for his shot selection, bro. I feel like he could be better than he is.
He gonna get there. He be hooping though.
Hey, killing, man.
Yeah, and they had a lot of injuries too. John Collins still out.
Because the thing is, I feel like he an MVP caliber player.
Mm-hmm.
If he can get it,
if he play more efficiently, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And then they got, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they had those injuries. Collins got hurt. That was huge. Hunter still.
DeAndre Hunter don't ever play.
That's what I was gonna say. He still ain't. Hunter the only constant. You know what I mean? With him and Capella. And Capella do his job. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But
how disappointed would y'all be if Brooklyn lost their playing game and didn't make it to the playoff?
Very. For me, KD my favorite player. And it would be a shame to have that much talent not in the playoffs. So, but if they play Cleveland,
would you blame Kevin
for what?
Because you love to play in games so much.
I just like the pressure, bro. That's all.
Well, see, that's why I don't think Cleveland could beat them.
Right.
Because to me, it seemed like that Brooklyn team thrive best when they have to play the best.
When they're back against the wall.
Seem like when they playing like teams that they know they can beat, they kind of.
Even still, Brooklyn will have to lose 2 games to miss them.
Yeah, and I don't think. But I don't think Cleveland can beat them, especially not without those 2 guys. Yeah. And like I said, I think the focus level for them would be so high. Bro, you talking about 2 of the best players in the league, 2 of the best players ever. Yeah. They with that much experience.
And I wish they could get Ben Simmons back, man. I want to see that so bad.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other night when I was watching them against Detroit. Cade Cunningham was going crazy. And not saying he's gonna shut a player like that down, but and then
LaMelo go crazy.
Right. And LaMelo Ball was going crazy. Yeah, like a 19-point third quarter or something, fourth quarter. But
y'all got any idea what Sexton might end up next season?
New York.
They need a point guard.
Yeah, they do. Is he a point guard though?
He's not a point guard.
He's not a point guard. But this the thing, like, how many point guards in the NBA today are point guards?
Right.
Mike Conley, John Morant, Chris Paul.
The more he progressed, the better he got as a playmaker. So he can actually do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can be a point guard.
That's what I'm
focused on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Too hard not to. But actually, I think it's either gonna be because New York. I think they're gonna get 1 or 2 people. They're gonna get either Colin Sexton or they're gonna get Jalen Brunson. And I think Jalen Brunson is number 1 on their list. So
and Zion Williamson.
Yeah, but I mean to address the point guard issue.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Because I feel like Jalen Brunson is a starter in the NBA.
For sure. That dude can go. Toughest.
Y'all still don't think we gonna see what do we call it this season? Ben?
Nah. It was promising. They said, I mean, he was really going through it. So they said, I guess the pain was going all the way down to his toes. And now that has subsided. It's not going in his legs and feet no more. It's just in his lower back. So I can't see
my lower back too.
This man is crazy. I can't see him playing this season though.
Nah, I don't
But
know.
if he could get out there and get right, man, that would be
because like I keep saying, man, like because of that issue last season, people be forgetting. They be acting like this dude trash, bro. Like this dude is
a problem.
Amazing.
Yeah, a problem.
He's
dog.
a beast.
Look at this man. Look at this man. Yo, you talk Quinn, a 6'10" guy that's running the point guard.
Yeah, not point forward, straight point guard. And guard really 1 through 5, depending on who the 5 is.
Gifted, bruh. Top 5 passer in the league. Him, LeBron, Chris Paul, LaMelo Ball, Lonzo Ball.
Great rebounder.
Yeah, great rebounder, great defender. Initiate the offense that big.
Yeah. And can still, while doing all that, gonna get you about 15.
Yeah. On a good night, he'll get you 40, though. We saw him hit 40.
Yeah. They just keep trying all that. Because people talk about, oh, he can't shoot, he can't shoot. Keep backing up, see what happens. That ain't no 6'3" dude you backing off of that can't shoot. That's a 6'10", fast, strong beast coming downhill. You keep backing up, he just gonna keep coming. And when eventually he gonna get into his comfort zone, and he's gonna shoot a jump hook or get to the basket and shoot a layup.
He got to get out of his feelings to get in his comfort zone, though.
Man, I mean, I understand all of that.
But
that
situation over though.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Yeah.
He on a totally different team. That's gone.
And you gonna play them 4 times a year out of 82 games.
So look,
I was believe it when I see it.
But Gilbert Arenas said something to me that made me. He said it to me like
he said it to you.
I was about to say, yo, let's patch him in. I was about to say, yo, go patch no chill in this motherfucker, man.
Call him up, Kevin.
What the hell you doing? No chill, get no chill on this man.
Kevin been holding out, Mike.
Yeah, Q.
Hey,
I
had to catch myself. I was wondering if y'all was gonna catch that. But
could have had no chill on here and everything.
Exactly. What there is that?
He said something that made so much sense. It made me change my mind about his Ben's mindset. He was like, this dude is an all defensive player. He was like, you can't be like a weak, scared player and be all defense. He's like, you have to be a dog to be an all defensive player. It's like that makes sense. How many dudes you ever seen that's all defense that's like a scary dude? You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of the reason guys don't engage on defense because they're scared to be embarrassed. So, yeah.
I never thought of it that way, but it make perfect sense.
Because it's like the reason people don't want to engage and get crossed or like challenge people at the rim and want to get dunked on. Like,
did LeBron James win all defensive? Was all defense before?
To my all
I'm just asking.
Yeah, Quinn, he did.
Oh, I mean, you said, but the stuff you said about him, though, Kevin. I mean, it's kind of counteracting what you're saying now, though, right?
When you score 8 points in a finals game, all that go out the window. Don't start.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Kevin. I'm just saying, Kevin.
Come on.
But then Q at the same time,
you had to like Shannon Sharp, bro.
But you making his point though, Q. Because if he could get through it, being Cantor.
since you're GOAT,
I'll believe it when I see it.
GOAT.
I just
it ain't mine. Since you're GOAT can do it, why Ben can't do it?
I'll believe it when I see it.
I mean, I'm just saying, Q. We done seen the man ball now. He could ball.
Man, I want to see Ben hoop. Man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, I want to see him play ball.
Yeah,
I hope y'all ain't disappointed then, because I don't care no more.
Hey, I got one more thing to talk about after y'all get done with this subject.
I'm through with Ben.
What happened?
Hey man, shout out to my boy PG.
Oh, for sure.
My boy PG hooped on his comeback, man.
34, 6 for 9 from 3.
Yeah, I think he was 10 for 20 overall or something like that.
Forgot how many steals, 2.
How long was he out?
Man, he been out a while. December, something like that,
yeah, man.
He ain't look like
about that, Q.
Nothing to say about playoff P. Welcome back.
I don't understand why my boy gets such a bad rap. Man.
Quinn stupid, bro. Why? Hey, listen, man.
This man,
I mean, I
this
think
man
he does
LeBron can do whatever. He be
I think he
pumping the
does
ball
because
out there.
he had some terrible playoff performances though, Kevin. You got to give him that though, right?
How many?
I mean, when he make it, I mean,
How many? How many bad ones he done had?
I don't follow playoff P the way you do. I mean,
It's just certain people, man. Certain people can get away with anything. But if somebody
He
like
called
Paul
himself
George,
playoff
man,
PO,
have
Kevin.
a
I
bad
mean-
series, and everybody just jump on him.
Kevin, he called himself playoff P. Did
Man, that
nobody
don't
else
matter,
call him
man.
that?
It don't matter. He called himself playoff P because he was confident, but he ended up having a bad series. It ain't like he was scared when Paul George go out there.
You Kevin freeze.
Yeah, he froze up.
See, Kevin, even internet don't like you right now.
I'm still froze.
Nah, you good.
But look, when Paul George have a bad game, Paul George going 5 for 25. It ain't like he freeze up and don't want to play. He just anybody can have a bad shooting night. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue I have is not being aggressive, not being assertive, not, you know what I'm saying, actually taking on the challenge. That's the issue I have. If you out there and you just have a bad shooting night, you can't do nothing about that.
True.
I feel like people just be jumping on Paul George for no reason.
Hey, listen. All I know is
All right, Kevin, think about what you just
That's my
said,
guy.
right?
Yeah.
Think about what you just said about him with taking shots no matter what,
Yeah.
and then go back to Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Okay, what about it?
Do you see my issue?
Yeah. But who's to say he can't overcome that? Your boy overcame, according to you. LeBron overcame it because LeBron had 8 points in the finals game. Did he or did he not?
When was the last time playoff P played in the finals game?
See, that ain't what we're talking about.
What are we talking about then?
You the one brought up LeBron. And now we talking about Ben. We went back to Ben Simmons. Like, come on,
because what you're saying, Kevin, is you okay with Paul taking 25 shots and missing 20 of them?
Yeah, because he being aggressive,
as opposed to not taking a shot at all because you that big of a
man. You know,
you gonna give him a pass on that? Is what you're saying, right?
He can't help you have a bad shooting night. That can happen to anybody.
I'm talking about Ben Simmons. You're giving him a pass on not shooting at all.
No, I'm not giving him a pass. I'm not saying that was okay. I'm saying that just like we gave LeBron an opportunity to get over that and get over that hump, you gotta give Ben the same opportunity.
All right, I'll give him an opportunity. I'll give him one season next year.
Y'all can sit here and call LeBron the GOAT and all this.
He got next season for me. He got next season.
But that's fair though. And if he do it again, if it come up again, then you know what I'm saying, then we can, you know, talk trash about him or whatever. But y'all can't sit here and call this man the GOAT and all this and that. And he done had these shortcomings. And then when Ben have a shortcoming, y'all just want to throw him away.
Yeah, and I can call whatever I want to. Who gonna stop?
Okay. Hey, that's you. You right. That's your opinion. That's you. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and sound crazy all you want to. Go ahead.
That's your opinion.
Yeah. Now, on the
Mike,
real,
you see what I like to do, Mike?
Paul who died though. But listen,
when is what you call it coming back? Is he coming back?
He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. But speaking of Paul, bro,
how y'all know who I was talking about?
Kawhi Leonard.
And I love Kawhi.
And they said Jamal Murray ain't coming back. And they said Michael Porter Jr.
Understand that.
Michael Porter Jr. had a setback.
Same back end?
It was something dealing with the back and something else, but he had a setback. But speaking of Paul George, right? That was Utah. Yo, what's up? I'm telling y'all something wrong with Utah.
Oh, one more thing about the Clippers. Would y'all keep that team together as it's constructed now?
Absolutely.
You can't have to. I mean,
Absolutely. What's wrong with it? You got all the auxiliary players you need that had a whole season worth of we got to get it done. And then when you get your two main guys back, those auxiliary players don't have to do as much, but they know that they confident and they can play. Absolutely. And you got Ty Lue over there who is showing people I'm more than just LeBron and Kyrie and Kevin Love. I'm telling you.
I think they can add a little bit to it, but I definitely wouldn't blow it up.
Nah,
I think
heck no.
I would if I was them, I would try to add a true point guard and maybe some more size. But other than that, they got all the
Good.
wings.
Man, Covington.
Yeah,
Oh man, Cool Hand Luke. What's Norman Powell? Man, you loaded. Nick Batum.
Would you add a guard? Would you add a point guard though, Kevin? That's a scorer. Would you add a distributor defensive type guard?
I would add a distributor.
That way you say I give me somebody like Ish Smith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Would you put a Sexton on that team?
But
nah. He don't,
I don't want buckets.
He don't fit. Yeah, he don't fit that.
That wouldn't work. I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be a little biased, but I'm telling you, Xavier Moon sitting over there on their bench, bro. I'm telling you, if they play him more,
you think he can fit that spot?
I'm telling you, he can, bro. That dude is he's 26 years old. He done played ball all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
When I watch him in the G League, almost every night they play. I'm telling you, man.
They got to put him out there and leave him alone, though. I agree with you, Kevin. They just got to give him a chance.
When he come out there and play, you can see the difference in how the offense runs. But I mean, it's politics in it, so but
for sure,
he's that type of veteran, though, Kevin. I agree with you.
I'm telling you, bro. He's a Ish Smith type player, but better offensively in terms of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a little biased, so
No, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, but I wouldn't blow that team up.
Not at all.
Heck nah, that team's straight. But
what kind of player y'all think? This will be last thing on them, but what type of player y'all think Kawhi gonna be? You think he still be the same type of player?
Yeah, ain't like you were blowing by nobody anyway.
What I'm saying. They go 2 dribble pull up. 2 dribble pull up.
Defensively though.
He ain't been that in 3 years anyway.
He ain't been that since he left San Antonio.
Yeah. Yeah, he gonna post you up because I'm still strong as an ox. Yep. My hands still about big as my feet.
Yep.
Look.
Yeah, ain't got to jump, but this how to dunk on you.
Yeah, he low ride on every dunk anyway, even when he dunk on people.
He'll still be posterizing people because he got big hands and long arms and he's 6'7".
I call him the greatest low ride dunker all the time. And I ain't never seen nobody low ride and make dunks look that good when they dunk on somebody. Right. Like, it's incredible. But nah, I think it'll be fine. Like I said, it ain't like he's just John Wall or something before he left. Like,
that's true.
He ain't never been wow you with like speed or that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think
his game always been based off skill anyway.
Below the rim, he gonna still be able to shoot. He ain't like he shoot a ton of threes anyway.
Right.
He don't want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be all right.
Pull up.
Man, like I said, he ain't playing no defense since he left San Antonio. And I mean, he can't stop Luka no way. So
him nor PG, I give you that.
I mean, hey, but I think they'll be fine. I'm excited. I wish, excuse me, I understand they was unhealthy, but man, that would have been something to see. I think they would have been in that mix in the top 4 for sure.
What were you saying about Utah, Mike?
What's wrong with them? Something wrong.
I don't know.
Listen.
Bogdanovich been out.
They not just losing. They getting blown off the floor.
Yeah.
Brooklyn blew them out. Boston been blowing everybody out, but Boston blew them out. Who was that they lost to the other night that they shouldn't have lost to? The Clippers. They was up by 25 on the Clippers.
About 25. Clippers came back. Yeah.
And they lost to somebody else. They got blown out. Something is wrong. I don't know if it's Bogdanovich with my boy But they traded him anyway. He was hurt
Eagles.
anyway. Eagles, yeah. They traded him to Portland. Something
But
wrong.
I don't understand that.
I wouldn't have got rid of him.
I didn't understand that.
I wouldn't. There's no way I would have got rid of him. Like, why?
But at the end of the day, Bogdanovich is the second leading scorer. So him being out, that's a big deal.
Yeah. I know they've been getting whooped. Some up.
And I don't think you can depend on Jordan Clarkson. I think Jordan Clarkson, whatever he give you, is a bonus.
You need him to do what he do. Be Lou Will, be Manu, be
But I
Bobby
don't think
Jackson.
you can like expect that though. I think that's just something that when he come in and he get hot, then that's a bonus. But I don't think you can expect him to just come in and just do that every night.
Yeah, something definitely wrong though. They've been getting mighty whopped. Like they not just losing, they've been getting blown off the floor.
I know Donovan Mitchell, he had like an ankle injury.
He twisted it again in that game.
100%, but I don't know.
Man, he hurt it again in that game. So, you know, and Golden State.
I told you it's over with for them anyway.
Ever since you said that, and every time I watch them, when you said that last week, and I'm sitting there watching them, I'm like, it looked like it.
They just don't look the same. Like Steph gonna continue to do what he do. He gonna run up the 3-point record to where nobody ever gonna break it again. He gonna eventually be top 3 in scoring all the time and all this and that or whatever. But they not.
Where is he right now in scoring?
I don't think he's not really that high. He's not like top 25 or nothing like that.
You think he can make it that long though? How long you think you got left in the league?
Man, Steph, what, 30?
31?
Something like that.
It might be about 33. He got about 5 years, man.
Yeah.
He got that ratchet, so he's fine.
Can he keep up the same pace though?
He ain't gonna go below 20.
Yeah.
Cause he can shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
better than everybody ever.
Right. Clay don't look the same. They're not the same defensively.
Iggy's older.
Draymond older.
Draymond is Draymond though. Everything he do is based off what them guys do anyway. He's just he's the vocal leader, you know what I'm saying? He the dude that hold everybody accountable and all that. If you're expecting him to do anything other than playing defense and being a leader and being in that leadership role, I mean, he's not gonna give you nothing anyway.
Right. So I mean, y'all Wiseman out for the season. What do y'all see for them moving forward? Do you keep Wiseman? Do you move on from Wiseman?
First of all, I would have traded the pick that they drafted him with. Second of all, when they did draft him, I would have still traded him. I never understood the fit. Like I don't understand that.
Yeah, I didn't like that pick from the beginning.
I never understood why they ever kept him. Because he's a really good young player and a great piece that they can use to actually get something that can help them.
He just don't fit there.
No, he don't.
So as far as the West go, it's Phoenix and Memphis. Nobody else.
Do you trust Memphis in the series though?
Against who? Dallas? Minnesota?
I don't even know if
LA? There'll be any.
They're so young to me though. That kind of.
But
that's why I asked that. That's why I asked Mike, because their age.
Dallas not beating them. Dallas won't beat them 4 times. Utah won't. Not this. I done said this.
I think because we've been talking about them in Denver, them in Utah.
Denver won't beat them without Jamal Murray. They won't.
I'll put it like this: if I'm a bet man, I'm going to bet with Memphis against all of them, but it's going to be a small bet because I just don't. There's no way I would like.
I'm saying
real money on.
It's no team in the West that I'm scared of if I'm them. Minnesota ain't beating them.
Right.
The Clippers ain't beating them.
Right.
If the Lakers make the playoffs, the Lakers double damn sure won't beat them. Who else? Utah ain't beat. Utah look like hot garbage. They won't beat them. Golden State, They won't beat
Hey,
him right now.
one thing I will say though, Spencer Dinwiddie going to Dallas, that does change their dynamic.
They won't beat them though.
I do like that. I do like that at trade.
But who they beating? They beating everybody else but Memphis. They won't beat Utah though, not 4 times. They'll beat the Clippers.
Man, all that's a toss up to me. It's like I agree that Phoenix and Memphis are the best 2 teams in the West, but I'm just not that confident in Memphis because what I told y'all last year, I've never seen a team that basically on their come up year actually break through. Like it takes some time to break through.
But that's what I'm saying. Who else gonna really do something? LA don't have their guns. They don't have PG and Kawhi. Yeah. Nah, but they do have PG back now. That's a different squad.
Yeah. So check this out, because we know AD coming back, right? Does that change anything?
No.
Hell no.
No.
The Lakers.
No.
Man, the Lakers sorry as hell.
I don't even want them to make the playoffs at this point.
They sorry as hell.
I don't think they do either.
Hell no. That's what LeBron said now. Talking about his ankle hurt. He mad. I don't get me from around these sorry folks.
It ain't the rest of them. It's just one player, Mike. It's just one player.
What?
Man, that's his fault. He signed off on that.
What you talking about, rest? Nah, man, I ain't gonna let y'all do rest like that.
Told it, bro.
It ain't all on rest. The Lakers they poorly constructed, period.
They gotta pay that dude damn near $50 million
next season, bro.
Now speaking of that though, is it time to move on from AD? You said it a few months ago, Kevin. He good as he gonna get. He has missed over 70 games since he's been a Laker. He's been a Laker for 3 years. And one of those years was condensed.
Yeah.
When the coronavirus first came. So
and that was your fullest potential that you could ever get out of him was that season, I think.
I'm just saying what we doing at this point. He like Zion.
Yeah.
Zion's much younger though.
No, but I'm just saying, hell, it don't matter if you're young or old if your ass ain't playing.
Hey. I want to talk about Zion a little bit. Because, Mike, you asked us a question a couple weeks ago. You said, is Zion basically a superstar?
A franchise guy?
A franchise guy. You don't think so, right?
Mm-mm.
I do. And I want you to explain why you don't think so.
I want you to explain why you do, Kevin.
I just don't trust him.
Okay,
and
I get that.
That's healthy. That's healthy or not. So I think he's a great piece to the puzzle. I don't think he's the guy. I think he like a little bit better than Blake Griffin.
So you saying he's not the guy because of health, or he's not the
guy
because he just. So let's say that he was 100% healthy.
He a little bit.
Still feel that way.
He a little bit better than Blake Griffin to me.
I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way because of his efficiency. Like I'm trying to figure out like what he.
You don't think Blake Griffin was efficient at his peak?
Not like Zion. Zion shoot damn near 70%, bro. Like,
but I'm saying I'm not building around Zion. If I got Zion and I got RJ Barrett, I'm putting more stock into RJ Barrett.
So
is it though, Mike?
Is that go ahead.
Is it because on the court stuff or off the court stuff?
Period. I've never been like crazy Zion, man. I respect what he can do and I like what he can do, but I ain't never looked at him like he was gonna be no LeBron, KD type guy.
That production,
I ain't never looked at him like that. I just don't, because it's gonna top out. Like I think he good as he gonna be. He ain't gonna never be no knockdown shooter. I don't think
he have to.
I don't think he'll ever be a LeBron type guy. I don't think he'll ever be a KD type guy, a Steph type guy. I just don't see it. He ain't
that many people that's ever been like that though, right?
But I'm talking about when I say for a franchise, that's how they treat it though. They're acting like he's Kobe or one of them guys. I don't see him as that.
I guess that's our difference right there is the definition, because I don't see that either.
I don't see him being better than like Jason Tatum and Paul George. I don't see him being like them type of Give me
see
the.
that.
I can give Paul George the ball in the playoff game and say, "Take me home." I don't see that with Zion. I just
see
don't.
that. I see that. I feel like you can
Do
give
you
Zion
really
the
see that,
ball.
though, Kevin?
I do, bro. I'm telling you, like his efficiency, bro. Like when
His-
you give him that rock, he gonna put that ball in a hole.
Put it like
But
this.
do you
I
have to
don't.
get set up? Do you have to set him up, though, or can he set himself up?
No, bro.
He.
can
I
set
just don't
himself
see
up.
him. I don't see him being the guy to win you no ship. I
I don't know
it.
about that, but see, I guess our difference is. when
So
we
if
talk
I
about
got a franchise
player.
guy, I need you to be able to win me a ship.
So I guess, like I said, our difference is the definition of that. Because I don't. When you say a franchise guy, I'm just thinking somebody that you can build around, right? Like not
I
necessarily.
don't really. I can't build around him though.
So Kevin, I think what a disconnect is. I think what you saying, Kevin, is you can build around him and get you a ship. Mike saying you can't build around him and get you a ship, right?
I think if the pieces are around Zion, I think you can win. If I'm talking about his talent, I'm not talking
will
about
he
his
be
other stuff.
so
Yeah.
if you do that on Kevin, will you be able, will he be able to be the main focal point on that team, or will
That's
he
what I'm
have
saying.
to will he have to lean on somebody else to bring it home for him?
No, bro. Like, look at his production. This dude his efficiency is like all-time great efficiency.
So here's the thing. I think, and I kind of, if this is what Mike is saying, I agree with Mike. I think what Mike is saying is in those last 5 minutes of a game 7, will you be able to give it to him and rely on him to bring it home for you?
Of course, why wouldn't?
I
But
just like how Giannis did. Man, no, he ain't doing that, bro.
Are you saying he ain't? He just
He
saying
ain't no
built
close.
like that.
I'm
Nah,
just saying he ain't.
Yeah, I agree with Mike on that. I don't think he's built like that either.
I'm trying to figure out where y'all getting this from. Like, where is this?
I just don't. I ain't never seen it. I
don't think, Kevin. I don't think it's on any. I don't think it's not based on anything I've seen. it's just a feeling I have.
Just
I
a
don't
gut
think
feeling.
he has it in. Yeah, I don't think he has it in him.
Well, it's both of me. Like at first, I didn't believe in him at all. I was like, he's just big. And then I was like, okay, nah. Remember, Kevin, you was like, nah, Mike. And I was like, you right. He's skilled. I saw him playing at Duke. Because when I first saw him play, I just seen him playing a bunch against a little bit of blonde-haired white boys and just running past him, jumping over him. I would have moved out the way too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that ain't really showing much. But then he got to Duke. I'm like, okay. But I never still ain't view him like, when I saw LeBron James, you remember this, Kevin, rest his soul, Steve Spoda recorded it. This motherfucker recorded the damn fourth quarter. But when I saw LeBron James, I was like, okay.
That's different though, Mike. That's a different level of like.
But I'm saying
That's not what I'm talking about.
But even I'm just saying, like, I don't look at him. I just don't look at him as. He good, but
so
I'm not rolling, man.
I'm trying to figure this out. Like, why y'all don't believe that?
The
way he can put the ball in the hole at the rate that he do.
Like I said, it's more of a gut. It's
So-
more of a gut thing for me, Kevin. Like Mike said, I don't. If you put Giannis and Zion in the same, so if you took Zion and put him with Giannis in the same position last season, I don't think he wins the championship with that team.
Nope. Not even close. So it got a lot to do with mentality too. What we seen that man do, Greek Freak.
That's my boy.
Like,
That's my boy. Though.
first of all, he wouldn't have beat KD.
Yeah, I don't even think he would have been in the finals.
It took everything that they had to beat KD and them, and Giannis said, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And they did that.
No, so like by y'all definition, I agree. But see, that's what the difference is. Like, we had a difference in definition of a franchise player, because the way y'all talking about championship level type. I agree with that. But when you just say franchise player, that's a different realm. Like,
so what's franchise to you?
see, like, to me,
So you saying if
Um,
you're a franchise player, you don't necessarily have to win a championship, Kevin?
No. Like look at this.
Well, I say
I
because
feel
Charles
like-
Barkley was franchise.
That's what I'm saying. Like DeMar DeRozan was a franchise guy in Toronto.
Yeah.
We knew he wasn't gonna win no championship. You know what I mean?
Don't say that though. LeBron was the only thing held him back, dog.
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
think it-
And that's why they weren't gonna win no championship. But like
But you saying it just like they ain't stand a chance in hell.
they didn't.
But I don't think even if
But
LeBron
that's
won that to
because-
stop him from the finals, I still don't think that he would have ever won a championship.
Who
without-
would have beat
I'm
them?
saying, okay, is Dame a franchise guy?
Yeah.
Of course, right? Yeah, he's not winning no championship.
But I think but Dame is, to me, I'm building around Dame as the central focus.
No,
I
he's
don't-
not gonna win a championship. It's the same criteria.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that
Kevin,
because
I think
if you give Dame like I mean, who has he really had with him? Like
DJ McCollum.
that's one play.
That's one guy.
But Kevin, CJ McCollum is great, but
I love
who else is
CJ.
on that team?
Exactly.
And I ain't even talking about just all-star type players. I'm just talking about like great bench guys that
I understand
not necessarily all-star players, but
Put it like this. Hold on. Name me anybody that won the finals that didn't play with an all-star, because Dame's never played with an all-star.
Right.
Ever. He's never played with an all-star. So name me a player that won an NBA championship that didn't play with an all-star.
You're right.
So that's what I'm saying. If you give Dame the right pieces, yeah. But I just don't view Zion as my guy. Zion, to me, is like he don't have what it take to be my guy. From a mental capacity and all of it, I'm not looking at him as I believe in him to be like a Shaq type guy. I don't believe in him.
Okay, but that makes sense. Like you weren't explaining that to me.
I don't believe in him. If I look at Shaq and say he could be a leader of my team, Kobe.
No, he's not. He's not a leader.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't have you, and I'm depending on you, and I'm building around you.
So
If let's just say that he go to New York, I'm building off what RJ want. I don't give a damn what Zion want.
So check this out, right? Do you feel like Kawhi is a leader like that?
It's different. You can lead in different ways.
I think he was in Toronto.
I think he lead by his play.
I don't think he was a leader in Toronto.
I don't. I think Kyle Lowry was.
Kyle Lowry.
But I think he leads more with his play. I just don't believe
Zion can do that.
I don't believe in Zion like that.
So this is what I'm saying.
And hold on. How long can he do what he's doing?
That's a whole different.
So that's
So
part
Kevin-
of the
so Kevin,
equation,
No,
though.
but that's why I was asking you.
So I don't.
that way?
So I think if you give him a 5-year window, he could be all whatever fly dipsy do, and after that he gonna start doing this, and then he gonna start bouncing around the league.
Yeah,
that's
So
me.
Kevin, you think he could be a Kawhi type player if he got a player like Lowry there with him?
yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't think you can't be following him because he don't. I don't.
He's
think
he's not that type of leader.
I don't think he works that way to where you can just like be like Zion is the guy that we're gonna follow.
Like
I feel
like John Morant. That whole team follows John Morant.
right. I feel like Zion is the guy that say, "Go get me a bucket." That's what I mean when I mean franchise guy. I'm talking about the guy that just
I don't.
at the
I ain't
end
giving
of
him
the
the
day,
ball.
give him the rock. He can take you home on the court. All that other stuff.
I ain't giving him the ball though. I ain't giving him the
But
ball.
when you say, see, that's our disconnect right there. When you say I'm not giving him the ball, Mike, that dude shoot damn near 70% from the field.
Hey man, I can't.
Kevin, do you trust him in the last 5 minutes though?
Why not?
And
He's showing us that-
he can't shoot free throws, right? Giannis can't shoot
Giannis.
free throws, but Giannis, he's right here different.
That's my boy though. I
Kevin,
can't.
He
I
built
think-
different.
Kevin, I think that's the difference, Kevin. I think like when I keep saying last 5 minutes, what I mean by that is if you give Giannis the ball in the last 5 minutes and he got to hit 2 free throws to win it, I trust him way more to hit those two than I
Way
do
more.
Zion.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
No, I
any
do
way
too. I
Zion
agree
can
with
lock in like that to hit those free throws.
agree
It's
with
just not maybe
maybe
maybe it's because he's still young.
Maybe.
it
I give you
might
that.
happen.
Great
I don't
point.
know. Right
I'm
now,
not
I
ready.
don't know.
I'm not ready to say no right now.
Well, see, and the difference
I can
is
understand that. Yeah.
I was never ready to say it. Yes.
Yeah.
I just ain't never bought into the train, the hype train. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
There's
good.
results behind that hype though.
He good. But
It's
I
just-
I don't know.
So,
Like
'cause look,
even in college. And I know they was young, but
No, I get it. I ain't gonna lie. I get why you're skeptical because it looks like there's a lack of work ethic. It looks like, well, we know he don't play. You know what I'm saying? He always injured. It's always some stuff. You know what I mean? It's never ball. You know what I'm saying? It's never him playing ball. So I get that part.
But see, to your point though, too, Kevin, we'll alleviate that because I'm with you on that. Like, we'll throw all that out. I just don't trust his game.
Okay.
I just don't, bro. Like,
That's the only thing I do trust about him. All the other stuff I don't.
well, look, off the court, I don't know, man. I just don't.
And I just feel like you can plug that dude in at any point, and you finna get 26 and 8. I don't give a damn who guarding him, whatever. You finna get 26 and 8 when you plug him into that lineup.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that, man.
Hey, man.
I just don't believe that.
He showed you.
For 10 goddamn games.
We just talked about that. Yeah, that's the issue, that he's never out there. But I'm saying I'm saying if he can get right.
Okay.
Because see, I'm I'm speculating that, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually he gonna get right. He gonna get
You going on
healthy.
potential, Kevin.
Yeah, that's what I'm judging him. I mean, that's what we have to judge him off of. It's potential. He's 21 years old, and we ain't seen him really do nothing.
Mike can't. Kevin. So here's the thing. Kevin's saying he thinks he can get there. Mike saying he don't think he can get there. Right?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't. And I just ain't never believed he was that good. I believe he good, but I don't believe they acting like Hashitachi. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
because see, like
he
I
ain't,
said,
he ain't that to me, bro.
like you were saying, franchise as in Kobe, LeBron, Jordan. I
Even-
don't think he that either.
Even Barkley them though. Even Dame. Like, I believe I can win with Dame being my franchise centerpiece. Even like him and CJ, right?
Yeah.
Go get them Paul George. And I'm ready to ride.
I mean, that's a lot though.
I'm just saying. I just said he's never played with an all-star. Like, that's crazy. Name me the player that's that damn good that's gonna win an NBA championship without playing alongside another all-star. And I'll show you a video game.
Yeah,
Like, it ain't happening. So that's what I'm saying. If you give him and CJ Paul George, let's rock out. You can't even name me 3 other guys consistently that played with them outside of him and CJ.
So let me ask you this: if you give Dame Paul George minus CJ, do they win or can they win?
They at least get to the conference finals. And now we're gonna have to get there and, you know what I'm saying, do some stuff, because I think that's good enough, right? I think that's good enough.
Do you think? Let me ask you this: do you think that team, the way it's built now, so that Portland team, the way it's built, not now, but maybe a couple of seasons ago,
I was finna say,
with a prime LaMarcus Aldridge still on that team, do you think they could have?
For sure. If LA don't lead that team, they're definitely in some conference finals. I'm not gonna pencil them in to say they're gonna win this or win that, because that's always hypothetical and it's a lot go into that. But if you got prime LA, if he never left with him, CJ, and LA, yeah, they definitely get some conference finals for sure. Now, the landscape of the West it's been so tough. You had KD and Russ. You had Golden State. You had those Clippers teams. So it's going to always be a battle. You had James in Houston. So it's going to be a fight. But I guarantee that's a whole hell of a lot better of a chance than just him and CJ and Al Farouk Aminu and my man out of St. John's. Like, that's no disrespect, because, you know, I respect all pro athletes to the fullest. But come on, man. You got me and CJ out here going against Steph, Clay, Draymond, and at one point KD. Like I just, you know what I'm saying. But with Zion, I don't know. He ain't, and if he, I hope it like, hey, I wish all them young men well. I just don't, because to me, even if he was healthy, I don't think he'll be doing what Ja doing. I don't think he would be leading his team like this. I don't think his team would be top 3.
No. Not with the way their team is constructed, no. I think
you need a better player than him.
I think Ja obviously is elevating his team to that.
Kevin, let me ask you this, Kevin. The way New Orleans is playing now, with Herb playing above it, well, not even above, because we knew, me and you knew Herb was this type of player, but I don't think anybody else did. How do you think he would be fitting into this team now if he was 100%?
It'd still be trash.
So
I feel like you need more than that.
So if you put Zion on Memphis then and take Ja off Memphis, what are they?
That they still wouldn't be like no 2 seed because of, I mean, they 2 totally different players. So that team is built for Ja.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not building a team for Zion.
If you put hold on, Kevin. If you put Zion on that Atlanta team with Trey, what do you think they would do?
They would see that I like that. But Trey gonna be my guy. Trey running everything. Zion, come on, let's go.
So you building around Trey, not Zion?
Absolutely. Right? I'm building around Trey right now. What they got?
What I'm saying though is Kevin saying he will build around him. You saying he's a great accessory, not somebody to build around, right?
Super great accessory, not somebody to build around, and you're expendable. Trey not expendable for me in ATL. He's just not. Unless you're giving me Ja, Kyrie.
I think that the issue is like the sample size is too small.
Yeah, that's true.
It is, but I'm saying I ain't never bought in.
I know that.
I think so. So you know what it is, Kevin? I think if it was just the injuries and not the weight thing, I think it would be a different story. That weight thing is big.
He looked lazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And basketball is one sport you cannot be lazy in.
Right.
No, I feel.
Yeah, I just you know what I'm saying?
Y'all make good points. I'm not ready to.
Kevin's not ready to give up yet, just because he's so young.
Right, and I feel that. And see, now if I had maybe been on board, but see, for me, it ain't giving up. It's just staying same because I ain't never thought he was. You know, I just
Mike never thought it, and the weight thing made it even worse.
well, yeah. Now everything that's happening, that just like really turned me off. You know what I'm saying? But I like him. Because when he plays super hard. I like he above the rim. I like his athletics, all the stuff you love about him. But he just ain't never just been like, to me, like, oh, Zion. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What say it again, Mike?
Oh, Zion. I just say, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
I mean, but I hope everything cool because he a young cat, man. Seem like, he so I don't know the dudes. I ain't all right guy, but I think
he need to be, even though Herb is him and Herb the same age though? Because Herb is I think Herb might be older than him, right?
He older than him, or he just add more mature one.
I think he need to.
He's a year older. He's a year older.
And then his name Herb, bro. You gotta act like you 45 if your name Herb.
Because Herb came in with Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
And Colin Sexton was a year ahead of Zion.
Yeah. I don't know. Because I don't know if Herb that type of leader though. I think Herb is a lead by example type player. I don't know if he's that right.
He's a piece. You know what I mean?
Herb a piece.
I mean from a work ethic.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm talking about.
I feel what you're saying. Herb give me like Charles Oakley UD vibes. Not necessarily from the game type, but just from a mindset type of I'm coming to work. I got my hard hat on,
Yeah, well, his daddy a coach. You know how that go.
and his name Herb. Like
Herbert.
he got like
Herbert.
yeah, and then you look at how he carry himself. He carry himself like a grown man. Like I'm here to handle my business,
right?
And I do what I do.
If Herb won't playing basketball, he'll be a shift supervisor and a playing somewhere for the
yeah,
next 40
he would
years.
definitely be great. He would be great at whatever, bro.
I'll tell you who I don't. And we can move on after this. I tell you who I don't believe in, Brandon Ingram. Now I've never been a Brandon Ingram fan. Never.
I don't believe in Brandon Ingram as the guy, but I believe he can help your team. Definitely help a team. Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
I wouldn't necessarily put all my eggs in that basket.
No. Nah, that's like
I want Brandon Ingram as my sixth man, and the reason I say that is because his aggressiveness. No, it not a bad thing. I mean. Oh,
you mean from Bobby Jackson type?
Yeah, I was just gonna say in terms of like Lou Williams type six man.
I got you.
Yeah. Because his aggressiveness, right? He come in and his mindset is I am the guy. You know what I mean? So I want him come off the bench and do your thing. Go give me 20 off the bench.
I'm with you because yeah. But yeah, for sure. Like if you put him like on that Brooklyn team right now.
Yeah. See, this is how I view six men. If I feel like you think you better than you are, you my six man. Like guys like him, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Colin Sexton probably is better in that role. Where you think you're an MVP, but you're really not.
So you think like Colin Sexton could have been like a good player off the bench for LA, like the Lakers?
Yeah, I think eventually he will be that. You know what I'm saying? Like people been saying that his whole career, and I was against it because of the position he in. But if he go to like another team, I think that's probably his best role because he's really not a point guard. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he can't get you buckets. Colin can get you 20 a night efficiently too.
Right.
So
yeah.
But just defensively, it don't work.
Because
you got to play the two. That's why he got to play with a big point.
Right. Okay. Right. But nah, Brandon Ingram, like I say, I feel that though. What you saying? I feel what you're saying. Like he ain't, you know what I'm saying, trash and that you just want
to. Yeah. I feel like he's too aggressive. Like I feel like he mess up the flow when he's
that guy
looked at as the guy. He's just the flow is not there, bro. And he's not good enough to be that guy to be taking those one-on-one ISO opportunities like that all the time. I feel like they probably need to move the ball a little bit more.
Right. So yeah.
Oh, sorry, my neighbor just got another package across the street, and I know he about to text me in a minute.
Oh man. Oh
boy.
But nah.
Amazon truck staying in the neighborhood,
man. Oh man. But yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely, you know what I'm saying. I know we won't see nothing on Zion this year, so it'll be that next year.
But, I just want to see what the off season look like for him, man. I'm just ready to see what kind of stories come out, like if any stories come out, because you know, like the news outlets, ESPN, Fox Sports, all of them are gonna be watching. And the first thing, any type of news that drop out is gonna get reported on. So I'm just anxious to see like what kind of stories come out.
I don't hear nothing.
You think so, Kevin?
I hope he lock himself in a chamber somewhere and go to work.
Get busy, get to it.
Lose weight, no media attention, nothing. Lose weight, get down about 250 and go to work.
Yeah.
Is that possible though, Kevin? 250?
Yeah, it's possible. He's 6'6".
But has he ever played at that weight though? Because he's always looked.
Charles Barkley was 6'6", 300 and got down to 250. Anybody can get down in weight.
But I don't know if he got a Charles Barkley mindset though.
I mean, that's asking a lot, but yeah.
That's the issue.
Yeah. We talking about an all-time great. We talking about a league MVP, a guy that could have had a championship.
Yeah. If not for Michael Jordan. Yeah. He did have another all-star. Dan Marley. Man, please. Thunder Dan.
Thunder Dan.
Barkley dropped 44 and 20 rebounds in a conference finals game, bro.
Yeah.
Efficiently.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, it'll crank. Oh, it's a big one tonight, Brooklyn and Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Um,
They were just talking about that a few minutes ago.
I think it'll be a good game. Like I say, Brooklyn seem to always rise to the occasion. I ain't saying they'll win or whatever, but they always seem to rise to the occasion when.
I think Milwaukee already in playoff mindset though. Y'all think they're gonna go hard tonight because they spot is kind of solidified already.
It don't even matter if they is. I know once that ball go up in the playoff, my boy gonna be right.
I know he is though. I'm talking about the rest of the team because I don't know if the rest of the team play with that kind of mindset.
You have to.
I think they do.
When you following
Because
him,
of him.
it's just like
it's in Drew Holiday. It's in him.
But I mean,
I know it's in him.
It's just like any of them teams though. That's why, like, when people be like, "Oh, this is a big game for," like when is KD gonna show up? Why wouldn't he? When is he ever not? Like, I don't even understand when people say stuff like, "Oh, is this play?" Dude been in the league 12 years. What do you mean? Like, so for them tonight, I get what you're saying, Q. But I think it mean more to Brooklyn than the Milwaukee. Absolutely,
I don't think it mean nothing to Milwaukee.
But
Milwaukee, yeah, go ahead, my bad.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think it mean more to Brooklyn than Milwaukee. But I just think that Giannis is a real basketball player. He love the game of basketball. So if they playing Brooklyn or they playing Orlando, he gonna play. He gonna play. You know what I'm saying? If he out there, he gonna play hard.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think you have to, when you playing alongside somebody like that, you got to try to match their intensity because you can't match their game. You know what I mean?
Talking about a team that won a championship last year, bro. Like I don't really think nothing that happens in the regular season affects them. It only matters when they get to the playoffs. That's when it matters for them. I mean, we saw last year what Middleton did. We see that he ready. You know what I'm saying? We know Drew Holiday ready. You ain't got to talk about Giannis. I mean,
I just feel like, once you get there and you know what it's like, you know what you got to do.
Yeah.
And they won. You know what I'm saying?
And didn't let up. They ain't let up.
Yeah, it's like when it's a mindset. I'm telling y'all, and I go to this game a lot, but I'm telling y'all, one of the greatest and my favorite game that I ever watched LeBron James play was when he was in Miami and they played that game 5 against Boston. Bro, that game was incredible to me, bro. Like, people talk about the one in Detroit. Nah. That game when they played Boston, bro, when I say locked all the way in, no, it was crazy. That was the first year they won. When they beat Oklahoma City, man, he was going. Because they would have got eliminated.
Yeah.
He was locking on both ends too.
What was that game 6? Whatever game it was.
Yeah, that was game 6. You talking about game 6, yeah.
What he miss? 3 shots, 4 shots? Like that kind of stuff right there. Like, that's why when people are like, oh, he gonna show up. What you mean? Yeah. And it ain't nothing you can do to stop me. Now, if you beat us, you beat us, but I'm in it. Like when Brooklyn lost to Milwaukee last year. It wasn't nothing else KD could have done besides back up. Hit that shot would be a 3. I mean, but it wasn't like he ain't like show up. Like, what you mean? Like, Milwaukee beat him. You know what I'm saying? But that's like the mentality.
Yeah, Milwaukee wasn't losing last year. That was just the thing. They wasn't losing last year.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? It's just certain guys have certain mindsets. And when you have that mindset, your team fall. That's why I say, like, Memphis like that. They grind, like grinder. You know what I'm saying? Get it out the mud, and they roll with him. And they got them type of guys anyway, like Steven Adams. You know what I'm saying? Slow-mo. You know what I'm saying? You know? The guy, like the defeat the odd type guy. You know what I mean? Like Dane. That's why I wish Dane could get some guys to grind with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying them guys don't, but I'm saying like some better, players around them. But, it is what it is. But yeah, man. And that pretty much all I got. Shout out to my girl, man. Don Staley, Coach of the Year. Aaliyah Boston, Player of the Year. They in the Final Four once again. Word up.
Yeah, that women's Final Four. You think they're gonna pull it out, Mike?
For sure.
What you think, Kev?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah, this is bad. Well, tune in Friday night, bro. They play.
No, you don't think about that, Mike. Though I just wish NC State would have beat UConn because I just want them out the way because I think South Carolina will win too, but
Nah, listen. I need them to play UConn. You know she the only coach to beat Gino, Tar Vanderveer, and Kim Mulkey all in one season.
I know.
Yeah, she beat them, Stanford, LSU, and UConn already this year. So, I like it because they lost to Kentucky. And since they lost to Kentucky in the SEC tournament, bro, they've been going.
They've been ripping.
Yeah, she don't play. So, yeah, hey, man, want all the smoke. Whoever. And Paige back, and I like that. Yeah, yeah, let's go, UConn. NC State, they tricked it off, though. They had the game. Did you see how they won in the Elite Eight, though?
I did, yeah.
When she ripped that girl.
Yeah.
Damn, I was like, man. Because homegirl, she like turned her head. Man, that girl was like, boop. Yeah. So I'm glad UConn won. Let's go, Don.
Yeah, I want to send a shout out to the Braves first baseman, Tu Olsen, the Atlanta kid. Because and the reason why I want to is because I be seeing people saying mad at the Braves because Freddie Freeman got away. But that is Freddie Freeman's fault. They offered him 5 years and he wanted a 6. There is no difference between 1 year. You're 32 years old, dude. I mean, and the money that he signed with the Dodgers, it was probably a year and probably $15 million off from what he was offered with the Braves. Now, if you loved Atlanta that much, then you would have signed with Atlanta. You didn't want to stay, dude. So I mean, I'm thank you, but
well, I heard Buster say, Buster only say the Dodgers was pretty much saved him. Like that was
they did because he thought that there was gonna be some kind of bidding war between the Dodgers and the Yankees. There wasn't. Because I mean, again, you're 32 years old, dude. You wasn't getting 200 million, 7 years and 200 million. You just wasn't. I'm sorry. So again, thank you, but
right. Yeah. Nah, I heard Buster only say that was kind of like they hooked them up, But that's when you say April to what? Q?
April 7th, next week.
For sure. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
What you think about that kid?
Yeah, we done lost our boy, man.
Yeah, he yawning over there.
Man, yawning on us and everything.
Kevin halfway sleep over there right now.
We done mailed it in, bro. That's messed up.
Man, I told you I tune in to baseball when the playoffs start, bro.
You ain't gonna tune in then. Shut up.
Foul weather fan.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin,
my favorite sport. I done turned into a casual.
Have you seen Andrew Jones' son, Drew Jr.? Oh, he coming.
Oh, yeah.
Coming. Hey, Mike, you gotta see the video. Every park he go to, they be yelling overrated, and every time they get that overrated chant, he hit one about 400 feet.
What? How old is he?
I think he's 16, 17 right now.
That's what's up.
They live in Georgia?
No. Well, yeah, I think so. I think he lives in Georgia. I don't know if he stay. I think he lives in Georgia. I don't know if he stays with his dad though. I don't know what Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones, my favorite outfielder ever.
Really?
Yeah, from a fielding standpoint.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's
And you
crazy.
talking about language, Q. You talking about some old baseball players. I can talk to you about that.
It's so Chipper. It's,
He talking about but he talking about his son.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your boy Chipper though, because he said the same thing about Freddie. He said the reason why Freddie ain't in Atlanta is because of Freddie. It ain't because of the Braves. And I agree with that 100%.
Man, you know, Chip always gonna keep it real, man.
Oh man. Yeah, man. And that's what's up. Y'all got anything up?
Hey Mike, what your boy been doing over there in the spring so far? I ain't heard nothing from him.
Who that?
Georgia.
Who? We got a lot of guys, Q. Who you talking about, brother?
What your guy been doing? Because you know Georgia ain't going nowhere. Stetson ain't taking him.
Oh, man, listen, man. I've been reading that it's getting kind of dicey over there.
Oh, you got some competition?
They say Carson out there acting a fool.
Cause man, Stetson,
so this what I read. Now, you know, said he snatched Stetson out. Stetson made a couple of them Alabama plays, and they snatched. and Carson got the rest of the number one reps. Say Carson been getting number one reps every day, and Brock.
Cause man, I get it. Stetson is a dog. But they didn't have any other choice last year. These dudes done got a whole season behind him, and they got a whole spring. And the talent is probably showing itself now.
This Carson's second. So Carson, this is his third year there. He redshirted. So, and this Brock's second year. But that's what I read. I read that. But see, Carson threw to George at the pro day.
Did he?
Not Stet. Yeah, Carson did.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Stetson probably never got to work another day in his life in Georgia, but I mean, he might not take another snap at first team quarterback at Georgia either. So
I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it from an experience standpoint if you put him back there, but from a talent standpoint and moving forward and a recruiting standpoint. Because, listen, y'all know I've been talking about Carson since he got there. 6'4", played 8A in Florida, 2-time Mr. Florida. But we talking about Florida, not Wyoming. You know what I mean? Like, you playing 8A ball and you playing JUCO. You know what I'm saying? At that point. So, I mean, you know, and Carson got skills. They put him in there last year. He wasn't ready. He wasn't comfortable, you know what I mean? But he looked, you know, the little bit I did see, I mean, I know he could throw the ball, but they saying he's just mature and period. But, hey, man, listen, man. I don't question Kirby. You know what I'm saying? I support my guy. Hey, what Kirby gonna do, that's what he do. I'm gonna ride with him. Win, lose, or draw, I'm riding with old Kirby. Yeah, man.
You ain't got no other choice. Shut up.
I'm riding with my guy. That's my guy. I love Kirby. I'm riding with him. He put Stet out there. Right.
That's who you riding with?
Yeah, hey. Got to go with Coach, man. Coach put him out there rolling with Coach. He put Carson out there rolling with Carson. Put Brock out there rolling with Brock. You know, Gunner on campus too. But I don't think Gunner ain't going to, you know, no boy been there. But that's what I heard, though, Q. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, though, I heard they snatched him up out of there, man. Man, old Carson been getting them reps. Like I say, George chose Carson to throw at Pro Day. So, you know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to ask about Georgia because I don't feel comfortable with injury, so I ain't even gonna talk about them. I mean, I've been reading up on it, but I don't even want to talk about it because as soon as I say something good, then the first report I read tomorrow will be.
Man, Q, listen, I cringe every time I see a little notification.
I don't even want to see it. I got mine turned off.
Oh my gosh, bro! I be like, oh, should I look at this and that? You know what I mean?
Because Gil's been dicing them up, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you. Gil's been dicing them up, man.
Look, Look, I'd rather look and see they look bad as hell than the injury.
I saw they said Gibbs was a cheat code.
Kevin, I want them to go ahead and put Gibbs in the black jersey. I swear to God, I do.
Listen, it be that way. Q is like,
man, a cheat code, bro.
I want them to put him in a black jersey. I do. Because the way he playing right now, Gibbs is a mixture between King Drake and I want to say a smaller Derrick Henry. Because he catching, he running, he doing everything. I get him off the field. I don't even want to play no more.
Right, it's like you seen enough, bro.
I done seen enough.
yeah. Nah, I feel you on that. So I did read something though. One of the ESPN guys said he expect Georgia to have to underperform, and I'm like, I can see you saying not repeat or something like that, but I just don't see Kirby as an underperform.
Look, I can see that, but I mean, they got to look at who they playing. Look at the East, man. Florida got a new coach. Tennessee is Tennessee. I don't know, man.
But I don't see Kirby allowing them. Now, I ain't saying they're gonna go and just beat everybody and blow it. Nah, I'm not saying that, but I just don't. I think people just discredit who this man was around for that long.
That's the thing, though. That's why I'm saying I mean, of course, because Georgia's at that. They don't rebuild. They at that. They not at Alabama level yet. I mean, but
you gotta retool. Anytime you on that level in the SEC, you gotta retool. It's gonna be drop off. Now, come on, man. They had monsters on that D line.
Look at that defense, man.
But they had monsters that was subbing in too. Y'all know how this game go. You lose Quentin Williams, you get this other guy. You lose John Allen, you get. You know what I'm saying? But now underperform, I just can't go with that word.
Who said that?
Oh,
somebody who wanted you to talk about it.
Yeah.
Ryan McGee, actually, though.
That's a weird word to use. Anyway, underperform.
I think Ryan McGee said that. Ryan McGee. And then what's the name said, did you not see their backups?
That's
they was at an ESPN roundtable.
That's just somebody that wants you to talk about him. I mean, if that's his way of saying he don't think they'll be as good as they was the previous year, I don't know. But that's just
right. Like I just underperformed. That word just kind of bothered me. Like underperform. Yeah. Like Kirby not there.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Like they're gonna have the talent, they just not gonna be able. They're gonna be going 8-4 because.
Yeah, like that's how underperform sound to me. Cause like. To me, they haven't underperformed since he's been there. They might have lost some games, but
yeah, that's a difference in definition too. That's what I always be talking about. A lot of times people be talking about different stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man.
But we got something to talk about that.
Well, Q, that was your fault.
It is. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Wanted to ask him about Stetson, but nah, that's funny you asked that because I did read that though, Q. So I don't know. Look, hey, listen, I told you I'm riding with Kirby, man.
I hope because what I'm hoping is I just hope, and I know Kirby ain't like this. I just hope Kirby's one of them bullheaded dudes that will go with he would go with loyalty and just keep sticking Stetson out there when he know he got something better. Because I know Saban did that with Jalen, but I mean in Tua, but I mean
shit, not that year after they came back. Wasn't no loyalty about it. We saw that spring game when Saban went to custody. They had KD complete a Well, no loyalty then.
He had no other choice there, man. I mean, come on. You can only beat your head against the wall so much.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm just saying. Saban won when he was like, hey, man, I love you, Jalen. Hey, and it worked out. It worked out for everybody.
Yeah, man. I mean, it took them being down 13-0 at halftime in that championship game before he did it, though.
No. I'm talking about the next year.
Oh,
Well, when he started to, and then Jalen
Dude.
came in, and hey,
Mike, this dude just won that championship. Ain't no way you gonna put him right back on the bench. He just won because Tua was gonna transfer anyway, even though he had won the national championship.
Yeah, I wish he would have. Shit, I wish you would have. I wish you would have committed to USC if you want to be all the way honest. Shit.
I mean, they ain't win no. He ain't win no more after that anyway.
Oh, shut your ass up. He won that one.
Nah, but you saying you wish he would have. I mean, it didn't.
I wish he wouldn't have never brought his tail to Alabama at all. Is what I'm saying. Them dominoes all was connected too, right? Jake Fromm was committed to Bama. He committed from Bama to a. Why don't he mind his business out there on the West Coast?
Hey, you know what? No, Mike. You need to blame your boy Fromm because if Fromm would have stayed where he was at, then that scenario would have never happened.
And Jacob Eason would have been the QB.
Well, I mean, so Georgia might not even been there anyway. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is.
They always Bama and Georgia gonna have that connection.
Look,
because if Derrick Henry could stay at Georgia, he might end up as a linebacker.
He would have been Roquan Smith, right? Crazy as that. That's crazy. But yeah, it is always crazy parallel. And if Saban wouldn't have hooked us up with Mo, we'd have lost to Auburn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He scored the only damn touchdown in the game.
That's true.
When he picked that ball up. So it's crazy. And if Jermaine Burton would have stayed put,
we wouldn't win it this year. You right.
Well, here you go.
Hey man, I gotta get up out of here.
No, you don't.
Cam might go get on another truck somewhere. Look at him. He itching to go twist a wrench or something.
I got the back seats out right now. I need to go put them in.
See, I told you what I tell you. Get a little tinkering with stuff.
Projects done, smart. Nah, that's what's happening though. But yeah, that's all I got, man. You know, once again, hey, and shout out to all the NCAA athletes, basketball players that played in the tournament, man. That's big stuff. Shout out to all them players, coaches, all of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. And like I say, shout out to Don, Coach of the Year, Leah Boston, Player of the Year. Man, that's big stuff. And should be a good weekend. A real good weekend, man. But that was another episode. Relax and take notes. Mike Pace, K-Dub, homie Quinn. We'll get at y'all next week. Till then, peace out.
Peace out.
Go Heels. Go Heels.